very much for joining us here on Times Now. This is Breaking Ground and I am Hina Gambhir. Viewers, yet another custodial death from Tamil Nadu has shocked the entire country. Where will the citizens go if the cops become the judge, the jury and the executioner? That's the debate on Breaking Ground at 5 this evening. It is season 2 of Trump versus Musk. In our segment, Deep Dive, we will decode for you Trump's threat and wonderful guy Musk's dare over one big beautiful bill. Lastly, we will get you Janta's take on Delhi government's policy to keep old vehicles away. It was day 1 of no fuel for end-of-life vehicles policy today. And how was the response? How did the Janta feel about it? That's coming up in our segment Janta's Take. Viewers, the role of police is to ensure that law and order in a state is maintained. They are tasked with keeping the anti-social elements in check. But it seems under the Stalin government in Tamil Nadu, cops have become the judge, the jury and the executioner. In yet another incident that exposes high-handedness of police, a security guard arrested on charges of theft was killed while in custody. A video has now emerged showing the cops in regular clothes brutally assaulting Ajith, even as he pleads for mercy. The policeman can be seen landing one blow after another on the accused, and you can see that in the visuals that we are showing to you. While the FIR claimed Ajith died of epilepsy after falling while trying to escape from the custody, the video and the autopsy report have nailed the lie. It makes it absolutely clear that Ajith was brutally assaulted, brutally beaten, and his death was due to injuries. 6 policemen have been placed under suspension, out of which 5 have been arrested and charged for murder. The Sivaganga SP has been put under compulsory wait list and a judicial inquiry has now been ordered in this case. However, the Stalin government is facing major backlash in the state, no less from the Madras High Court itself, where a bunch of PILs were filed seeking intervention. The High Court observed that chili powder was found in Ajith's genitalia, mouth as well as ears, slamming the state for killing its own citizen. The court observed DMK functionaries and a cop attempted to bribe the victim's family in order to reach a compromise. Can you believe it? Now, despite all the uproar, Chief Minister M.K. Stalin seems to be patting the back of the police force. He says action and arrests were made immediately. Fantastic. Listen in.
தகவல் தெரிஞ்ச உடனே நடவடிக்கை எடுத்தாச்சு, கைது பண்ணியாச்சு. இன்னைக்கு கூட மேலதிகாரி நடவடிக்கை எடுத்திருக்கிறோம்.
Now, DMK's political opponents have also upped the ante against the state government, accusing them of a cover-up in this case. TVK Chief Vijay has condemned the custodial death, seeking SIT probe under the supervision of the High Court. He has also called on the Chief Minister to release a white paper on the number of custodial deaths in the state during his term. BJP State Chief has shot a letter to the NHRC demanding an independent probe. What's even more concerning is how frequently the police seem to be crossing the red line in Tamil Nadu. Ever since DMK came to power in 2021, viewers, there have been confirmed 24 cases of custodial deaths. Can you believe it? Why is it only happening in the state of Tamil Nadu? And why no lessons are being learnt? Why is the state government not doing anything to prevent them? That's something that we are going to be discussing in this debate. Joining me on the broadcast is Vinoj P. Selvam, spokesperson of the Bharatiya Janata Party, Sanjay Sahai, former IPS, and C. Rajshekharan, advocate and a political analyst. Thank you very much. Good evening to all of you. Thank you for joining us here on Times Now on Breaking Ground this evening. C. Rajshekharan, you heard the observations that were made by the court. I want to ask you, what's really happening in the state of Tamil Nadu, sir? Under Mr. M.K. Stalin, there have been 24 custodial deaths so far already, and this one is absolutely shocking. Have you seen the visuals?
Hina, good evening. It is most unfortunate and highly condemnable act by that particular police head constables and constables who have been arrested of the special team which was deployed to investigate a theft case of 10 sovereigns of gold from in front of the temple, and the victim of the gold ornaments had given a complaint. Based on that, a special team was put in place, and these people have crossed the limits, and they have literally and brutally killed a person, though he would have, hypothetically saying, he would have committed a crime which has to be dealt in the right manner, and I strongly condemn it. And I also equally appreciate the Tamil Nadu police and the Chief Minister of Tamil Nadu for immediately and taking action against the officers, erred officers, dismissing them, arresting them, and also keeping the SP of the district, Sivaganga district, under suspension. The DSP has been dismissed, and all this put in a nutshell. We could see an immediate action, but this incident is very unfortunate.
So Vinod P. Selvam, we are supposed to pat the back of the police officers in Tamil Nadu. We should be appreciating the Chief Minister, the government of Tamil Nadu and the police officials there, because they've taken action. They've suspended the concerned people. They've taken action. But, you know, nothing is really being done to ensure that these custodial deaths do not take place. The question is, why is it happening at all? How is it allowed to happen?
Madam, the Chief Minister, M.K. Stalin, should hang his head in shame. What has happened in Tamil Nadu, the video which has come out, is absolutely horrendous. As we can all see, this is not the first time that a custodial death has happened in Tamil Nadu. To give any sort of appreciation to the police, if they had ensured that such incidents do not happen after the first time it happened, then it is very appreciable. But if it has happened 24 times in the last 4 years, it is a shame. It is an absolute shame. And also it is very important to note that the minister in charge for the police department is also the Chief Minister. It is not enough if the 5 constables or head constables involved in this heinous crime are arrested. It is not enough if the DSP got suspended. It is not enough if the SP is being put on waiting list. It is very important that the Chief Minister should himself resign and set an example for others to understand the seriousness of a death. The Madurai High Court has come down very heavily. They have very rightly said that the state has killed its own citizen. They have used the word killed. And it is very important to note that the High Court has also said that transfers is not enough. The government has not done enough to ensure justice is being given to the deceased person. The postmortem report is very shocking. I'm sure you've also had access to that. Injury in 18 places, and things which we can't even describe on live shows. That's the kind of injuries which have been inflicted on this person. He bled to death, and it is rather unfortunate. There are no answers. There are no ways to console the family, the father and mother who must have seen this video of the person who's deceased. The BJP has taken this issue up. Our state president has written to the NHRC demanding an independent probe to be done immediately to find out the truth and who the DMK is trying to shield. Because never in the history of the DMK policing has a special team ever been formed to nab a criminal for a theft of a 10-sovereign chain. I don't think it's ever happened before. It's the first time a special team has been formed. So under whose instruction was this done is a very important question. Who's the DMK trying to shield? Is also something
Sanjay Sahai, is there more than what meets the eye here? Because, we are seeing a situation where those entrusted with this responsibility of ensuring law and order is maintained in the state are taking law in their own hands. I mean, look at the brutality here with which, a person that they arrested, these cops arrested, was thrashed. I mean, is that how a human being behaves with another human being? And who gave them the permission to thrash this person like this, sir?
As one ex-police officer, I can only be ashamed that I have to sit in a panel discussion of this nature. Having said that, what meets the eye is not the complete story. The complete story would be that it has become endemic in Tamil Nadu and might be in other parts of this country also. Otherwise, the 6-member special investigative team, as we call them, will not have the guts to get into acts which they did. The second point is literally from beginning till the end, it smacks of very criminal intent. That he died would have been accident. That I'm ready to accept. It might be an accident, but everything which has happened preceding that killing is not an accident. It has been premeditated. It has been done for a purpose. What was the purpose? I'm not sure about it. Whether it was to finally something else out of it, or there is a political motivation, or the extra wanted to extract money, I'm literally not aware of it. But the way the whole thing has transpired, I think it is the most unprofessional thing which the police could do, and it is the most abysmal level of policing which we can get into. If it is an aberration, because I don't know about those other 23 or 24 cases, but if it is an aberration, then we can fix it on 6 people or 5 people. But if it is not an aberration and you have a series of cases from 21 to 25, then there is a pattern, and there is also somewhere that the top leadership, not only of the police, but the political leadership and the bureaucratic leadership, is there to pat your back for every nonsense, inclusive of the killing which you do. And in the current situation, I am literally aghast to hear that they are still patting the police and they are still patting the government of the great work they have done on the killing of one of their citizens. Today, I am not only an ex-police officer, I am also a citizen of this country. And they have flouted literally every rule under the rule book. Now the DK Basu case, the judgment came to tell the reasons of the arrest. You have to get into the legal counsel. You have to do variety of things. And I think this country, more so in Tamil Nadu, what I'm hearing is flouting Supreme Court judgment of 1996. That has become the norm. Which state governments want it? No state governments want it. Then Prakash Singh case, in 2006 the judgment has come. I have been a party to it, and I think large number of state governments, they have finally landed in contempt. But nothing has happened. They want the police under their control to run roughshod on literally anything and everything, and the more powerful the government, the more police is utilized for a variety of things. Let them use it for whatever, but it cannot be used for custodial death. And the recent thing which we are finding is that people talk of, if somebody is arrested, you encounter him. What does it mean? That is also the case. So the psyche of the people who are demanding police action is also going in that direction.
Right. Mr. C. Rajshekharan, will you still appreciate the cops, or at least now you will condemn and you will also demand some kind of a probe? Because in the past as well, we have seen certain DMK netas going to the family members of the victims, who were killed in these custodial deaths, going to their family members, giving them money, asking them to agree on some kind of a compromise. Something like this we are seeing happening here as well. So don't you think there is something wrong, and perhaps the state government also needs to answer?
Hina, being a practicing defense lawyer in the Madras High Court and the Honorable Supreme Court, I strongly condemn this incident. Be it DMK or be it ADMK government in the past, ADMK government had a record of statistics of 200 custodial deaths, where it's Toothukudi, there was an incident, Jayaraj in Phoenix.
Wow, so Vinod P. Selvam, we should be appreciating DMK. The number has come down from 224 to 24 now.
Please allow me.
Great. We had another DMK leader saying it has been happening across India. Why are you singling out Tamil Nadu? And now we have Mr. Rajshekharan saying it used to be much higher earlier. See, we've brought the number down to 24. I am shocked. Vinod P. Selvam.
Yes, absolutely. That is the truth. That is the truth. And BJP government has no moral standing to speak about that. If the CM has to resign, none of the BJP chief minister can sit, because UP.
Vinod P. Selvam, closing comments.
You know how much in Rajasthan, how much in Madhya Pradesh.
Ma'am, I'm not here to sit and debate on whether DMK is better or BJP is better. I don't understand why Rajshekhar is becoming a DMK spokesperson. He's a good friend, but today he seems to be DMK spokesperson because DMK will not be coming on your show. But it is very shameful that this incident has happened in Tamil Nadu. The same DMK which took the Satangula murder in 2020 as a political issue, all the DMK leaders came out with placards, stood on the road, did a huge drama, and spoke about the law and order situation collapsing in Tamil Nadu. The Today, the same thing is happening under the DMK. The CM has no answers. He's living in his own world. He's, daydreaming about the situation in Tamil Nadu. He is talking about imaginary issues, and he has completely lost ground with reality. The reality is the law and order in Tamil Nadu has completely gone to the dogs. It's at its worst right now, and the sad part is police are being part of this entire injustice being done to the people. Even today in Chennai, an 8-year-old girl has been rescued from the house of a police a sub-inspector. From his house she has been rescued, and unfortunately an FIR has been filed on both the police officer and the girl's parents. Now that's the kind of police brutality which is happening in Tamil Nadu.
Mr. Rajshekharan also wants to respond. Closing comments, Mr. Rajshekharan.
Yes.
Yes.
Hina, I mean, it is like the pot calling kettle black. BJP has a very bad track record of custodial death, of killing the citizens, and BJP governments, it speaks volumes about all this incident. I am not defending DMK. I strongly condemn this incident. But compared to the previous government, it has come down to 24
That is exactly what I was talking about, Mr. C. Rajshekharan, that how convenient it is for political parties to really say, oh, look at the track record of the previous government, the regime under the previous political party that was ruling the state. We are much better. But unfortunately, sir, people are losing their lives. Even the High Court has said that the citizen has been killed. I mean, if the people who are supposed to maintain law and order in the state become lawbreakers, where will the citizen of this country really go, is the question we all should be asking today. I'm completely out of time, but Mr. C. Rajshekharan, Mr. Sanjay Sahai and Mr. Vinod P. Selvam, appreciate you for joining us here on Times Now, heading into a short break.